welcome to the AO show. My name's Matt.
And I'm Jade.
And thank you so much for joining us for this episode, which is going to be focusing on one specific brand. Now, if you're brand new to the world of the AO show, it's lovely to have you with us. And you might be thinking, well, what's this all about? Well, we have so many brands available on ao.com. And we thought, well, why don't we bring them a little bit closer to you at home so you can learn a little bit more about some of our brands and our fantastic products, but more importantly, hear about fantastic deals as well. Now, we are in the month of November, of course, and we've got obviously Black Friday, but we call it Black Friday month pretty much here at AO. And the reason for that is because we've got a month of fantastic deals. So please do take advantage of all the opportunities to get those deals as and when you can. We're going to go through that fantastic deal for hire very shortly. But before we do, please do let us know in the comments, where you're calling in from. Maybe you've heard of the brand of Hire before, because this is live and interactive. Our team are on hand to answer any questions that you might have. So please do get them in because they're on hand to answer those. But Hire are a fantastic brand, aren't they?
They are. It might not be one that you've heard of before, but we, like Matt said, we want to bring them a bit closer to you. Black Friday, it's going to be a bit overwhelming. There's so many brands out there. So we thought we wanted to really showcase Hire and all the amazing features with this washing machine.
Yeah, and I mean, this brand have been going since 1984. So great heritage, but actually are in over 200 countries. Now, I just can't believe how amazing that is when you think about how many tech brands are out there, how competitive it is, to really make your mark in the world of technology. And they have managed to do it. And they are actually the #1 washing machine brand in many different territories around the globe. So a great heritage and obviously trusted by millions, maybe billions, who knows. Now, what I want to also say is their kind of brand motto really sums up their products. And I think it's really good for this as well, is the fact that they say that their brand is all about giving you more time to do the things that matter. So when you're thinking about washing, doing all of the, the arduous tasks that we all have to do, this is going to do it, but save you time, but more importantly, save you energy and money as well. So let's just go through some of those great features with this. And I think the first thing to say about this is if you're like me, someone who just likes to do things in and out really quickly, it's got a 15-minute wash, I believe.
15-minute, which is like the quickest quick wash that you can get. They're normally around half an hour, but this one has a super quick 15-minute wash. It's also got a rinse and spin afterwards, so you can literally chuck it on for 15 minutes, rinse it, get some of the water out, and you are good to go. That rinse feature as well is also really good at getting detergent out. So a lot of time we get queries in about, my washing's not coming out right, it feels a bit sticky. They blame the washing machine. It's actually the amount of detergent that you put in it. And if there is too much detergent, it will ruin your clothes. So this is a great feature. If you have maybe put a massive scoop of detergent and it's not the right amount, this will soak it all off your clothes, so your clothes will come out in the perfect condition.
Which is brilliant. Obviously, they're thinking about all these different features. I think another thing that I really like about it, and it was actually brought to our attention actually by our director John, is the fact that it has an auto kind of turn off as well. So it means if you're like me and you want to do your washing early on in the morning, get it in, you want to turn it on so by the time you come home, it's all good and ready to go, so you can take it out. My one stays on, so all day it's just on. Obviously it's draining, your energy, your electric. This is like, well, I've finished now, I'm going to turn myself off. So it's really good in that respect. So when we think about obviously energy efficiency, yes, fundamentally this is going to clean your clothes really well, but it's going to save you money as well. So it has what's called a category A energy efficiency rating. So if you're thinking to yourself, oh, I think that's good, don't just take our word for it. Have a look on our website, because I believe we actually have a calculator where you can see how much you're going to save.
Yeah, so we have linked this exact washing machine in the comments. If you click on it, it'll show you exactly how much money you would be saving over the course of a year, which is amazing. Yeah,
exactly. So you'll be thinking, well, it's investment to buy any of these white goods, but you want something that's going to work hard for you and obviously save you money in the long run. Now, let's also talk about that fantastic deal, because we've introduced the product, we've told you about some of the great features, but this has got a fantastic kind of saving on it. And do you want to tell us what it is?
So this washing machine you can currently get for £399 down from £499, so that's a massive £100 saving. And there's up to £100 off all Hire 10kg washing machines. So you might have been looking for a new washing machine, you might have been looking at this one, similar ones. You can save a massive £100 on it, which for the features that it's got, it is an investment, but this will be lasting you a long time.
Yeah, exactly. So all of our 10 kilograms, have a look and see what different colours we've got, because this is actually what we call a freestanding washing machine. So it's the sort of one you may find it will fit under your worktop or something like that. But yeah, it is a free one, so it means you can basically put it anywhere. It's not like one of those restrictive ones where it has to kind of go behind like a cupboard door or something. I know actually that's something you have at home.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you've got the ability to have a freestanding one, this could be the one for you. Now, as you were saying, it's got 10 kilogram capacity. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, well, what does that equate to in layman's terms? Well, it basically means loads of t-shirts, loads of jeans, and maybe a king-size duvet, I believe.
Yeah, so you can get in there 10 t-shirts with 10 trousers, or, like Matt said, you can fit an entire king-size duvet in there, which they're huge.
Yeah, I mean, the cavity, it is vast, it's huge, it's got that capacity. So you might be a big family, or you might be somebody who is like thinking to yourself, well, I don't want to just do washes all the time because I don't have that capacity. This is going to give you the option to make sure you can do it all at once, and then that way you're going to save yourself more money. But interesting question though, because we had this chat earlier. I always split up my colours, my whites, and then I also do what's called a light wash as well. I don't know why, but I know why, it's because I want to make sure my whites stay white. But do you?
Not always. I mean, it depends. I can be quite bad with that, but I have turned some white t-shirts some funny colours before.
Okay, so let us know if you are one of those people. Do you split up your washing, or do you put it all in together? Sometimes you can use those colour catchers though, which are really good and handy to use as well, sharing lots of tips. Now, we also have something called a steam cycle on here. Now, when we think about washing machines, we're always thinking about the wash. It's about cleaning your clothes. But it can also act as a great feature if you're somebody who hates ironing. Now, I'll be honest, I don't mind my ironing. I don't do it that often. I tend to just live out of hoodies and stuff like that a lot of the time. But if I need to wear a shirt, I like to have it ironed for work. But you might be somebody who's like, well, I've got nice shirts, but they always have stubborn creases like I do. This has a great feature which can basically eradicate those stains and also the creases.
Steam option, which is amazing, and it also really helps, like Matt said, get rid of stains. So you're not having to put loads of product on to try and get rid of stains. That steam will release creases and help with those stains, which great feature. Absolutely.
So we're coming to the end of our video now, but please do go on our website and see what other people are saying, because we have got lots of reviews of this product and it currently ranks as 4.9 out of 5 stars. It's like literally amazing, right? But we've got some great reviews. Now, one of my favorite ones is the person says it's very quiet, like super quiet. Great for washing clothes, but not very good for cooking your dinner. So please do have a look at what the different reviews say, because obviously they've said it all. This is a workhorse, a really good washing machine that's going to do the job that you want it to, and so much more as well. Plus you've got that 15-minute wash, but you can also do timers, which basically means if you're like, well, I'd rather turn it on later today or something, you can do it. But also it's got the ability to throw your clothes in, press the play or start button, and then it will just detect what's in there based on the weight, and then it will do a wash that it thinks is the most appropriate, which I think is great, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think a misconception with freestanding washing machines is they're out, they're not in a cupboard, they're super loud, but as that review said, it is so quiet. So it has a specific motion noise detector, which makes it so quiet. So, it's not rattling around in the kitchen or the utility room. It's not disturbing your family area, which is really important.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, maybe you've got younger members of the family, or just in general, you might be working from home and you don't want to have all that distraction. Or maybe you're in a flat or you're in a house share and you're thinking to yourself, well, we need to try and be as considerate as possible. As I say, this brand, Hire, been going for over 30 years, coming up to 40 actually. They say more time to do the things that matter. And I think all those things that we've covered today really encapsulate that and make it a brand of choice. And remember, you can get a fantastic saving at the same time as well here at AO. So thanks for joining us, everyone. It's been great to bring Hire a little bit closer to you. We'll be back soon with another AO show. But until then, from myself, Jade, and everyone at AO, thank you and goodbye.